Hi everyone, it's Bonita from Pennies to Dollars. And today I thought it would be fun for us to explore what we can learn from Westerns. If you've ever watched Little House on the Prairie or Bonanza or any of those, they all have the same type of everyday unspoken rules. One of the things is they limit their trips to town. They make a list of things that they need and they write down what they need from the store. And so these are things we can still do today. We should be doing today is limiting our trips to the store and writing down what we need. They use up everything first. They make homemade anything as much as possible. They have a money jar that they save up for things. If they didn't have enough money for thread, if they didn't have enough money for the needles or for the fabric, then it had to wait. And those are tricks that we should still be doing today. We get so used to just it being easy to just buy things without the money with the credit card instead of saving up for what we need. And their money jar could be an equivalent to us checking our bank account daily, to us making sure that we have the funds to buy the things that are on our lists. I keep all kinds of lists going. I keep lists on what I want to get done. I keep lists on where I would like to travel. I keep all kinds of wish lists of things that I need. I keep a running shopping list, and I only buy what I need that week to make those meals. And so these are things that we can use. I live in the middle of Kansas, and maybe some of these things just haven't quite been forgotten in my household, but I thought they might be helpful to you. They also wore aprons to protect their clothes. How often do we come home and we rush around trying to make supper in our dress clothes from the office, and then we splatter grease and then we ruin them? That has happened to me so many times that I have rushed home trying to make food for the kids and ruined my good dress clothes. So aprons are kind of a forgotten art, but I thought it would be fun to show you. I still have some from my grandmother, and they made their own aprons. This is one, and it's just a one that goes around your waist with a tie. This is the ones that they wore most often. I also have this one. It's very plain and simple, again with a tie around the waist. And then this one was a little bit fancier. It had a flap in front, but again, a tie around the waist. And then this was my grandmother's fancy apron that she wore only on holidays when she was cooking. Very velvety, and it's still like new because this was her good apron, and she only wore it when she was cooking, like on Christmas or Thanksgiving. And so I have aprons, but I like to wear the kind that have the top panel. And I'm real bad about just wearing mine on holidays. And I have some for every holiday. I have them for Easter. I have them for Christmas, for Thanksgiving. I have one for St. Patrick's Day. My kids kind of laugh at me because I have one for every holiday just to make them fun. But it keeps me from ruining my clothes. Another thing that they did is they knew their neighbors. They made sure that their neighbors were people that they had a relationship with. There was that cup of sugar borrowing thing. And so they could go next door to borrow that cup of sugar instead of going to town and wasting gas to get their sugar. And we can do that with jumper cables. We can do that with a hammer. If you get to know your neighbors, there's things you can borrow. There's things they can borrow to keep you both from having to maybe go purchase the item. Maybe they need to borrow a drill, or you need to borrow a drill, and you just need it for one project, but you don't want to have to go buy that drill. And so that would be an example of things we could do nowadays to save some money. Also, if you ever noticed, the women didn't wear makeup, and we do wear makeup. But I would challenge you to maybe have a no makeup day or a no makeup weekend to try to let your face breathe and to save money. I sell Avon, and my link is below where you can order online. But I fully encourage the let your face breathe days and the no makeup days. I wear very little makeup, even though I sell Avon. All I wear is eyeliner, and I was wearing lipstick before the pandemic, but masks have kind of spoiled my lipstick thing. So sometimes I wear cover powder, but that is all I wear. That's all I've ever worn. And once in a while, if I'm feeling really pasty, I'll put on some blush. But most women don't need a bunch of makeup. Most women are beautiful without their makeup. And so I would challenge you to let your face breathe. My husband doesn't even notice if I'm not wearing makeup. And I know I thought he was just being nice to begin with, but he really doesn't notice. He says he doesn't notice. And there's lots of times I haven't put makeup on and he doesn't even notice. So, I challenge you to do that. Let's see. The only other thing I would challenge you to do is, think about what you spend your money on. Really think about it. Think about if it's necessary, if there's another place you'd rather spend it. It's very doable to be frugal with how you spend your money. So let's learn from Westerns. Let's save our money. Let's know our neighbors. Let's borrow from each other and help each other. And let's get out of this dip that we're in and save some money for what really matters. If you take care of your pennies, your dollars will take care of themselves. So thanks for watching today.